Yes, this is the big breaking news that we are getting to you viewers as I'm joined with our editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami right now on the broadcast because we are breaking down the day's biggest story for you. But before we actually are joined by Arnab, I believe Parikshit also has a quick update for us. Parikshit, it's over to you. You've been tracking the family of Kulbhushan Jadhav. Parikshit, if you can hear me, what's the latest that you have as far as that meeting between Sushma Swaraj and Kulbhushan Jadhav's family is concerned?
मैडम वहाँ इससे पीछे हो जाओ।
Not sure if Parikshit is able to hear me, but we'll stay with these images that you're getting here first on Republic. And Parikshit, I'll try asking you that again. What do we know about what happened in that meeting? That meeting, I think, lasted for a good hour. Okay, apologize. Seem to have some trouble with that link at the moment with our colleague Parikshit. But remember, Parikshit and Anuj both standing by there, even as we stay with these live visuals, which are on your screens now, coming in. And what we can actually tell you is that the family of Kulbhushan Jadhav, the mother and the wife, could be coming out of Sushma Swaraj's residence any moment now. Yes, the doors have opened. Let's see if we can actually cut across to Parikshit again. And Parikshit, if you can hear me, please tell us what's happening. No, Parikshit, are still not clear with us.
Surinder Rawat is shooting these pictures. Yeah, these cameras are all positioned outside Sushma Swaraj's residence. I wonder if you can hear us. Deepti, confirm if you can hear us. But these pictures coming in from Sushma Swaraj's Safdarjung Lane residence. The Foreign Secretary stepped out for a little while. The Joint Secretaries have also stepped out. You've got at least 3 or 4 senior bureaucrats inside, along with the entire staff of Sushma Swaraj. We're keeping an eye out for that door, that brown door that you see. That is where the meeting is taking place, and any moment now the family of Kulbhushan Jadhav will step out. I can confirm to you, and this is information coming by the staff of Sushma Swaraj, that you've got the father of Kulbhushan Jadhav, the mother of Kulbhushan Jadhav, and also his wife Chetna, who are inside, along with a close relative. Let's go back. Let's focus on the pictures. Let me just try and show you what's happening outside the residence. Very large media presence. Everyone eager to get those first pictures of the family stepping out. This is Sushma Swaraj's residence. The entire meeting was kept very, very secret by the Ministry of External Affairs. Even right now, they're asking us to respect the family, respect the secrecy of this meeting. They feel that there are a lot of issues attached with this. We've seen the killing of 4 of our soldiers at the border just 2 days back. This is something that will also be factored in as and when the statement comes out from the Ministry of External Affairs. It's been more than 24 hours since that meeting took place at the Pakistan Foreign Office, but we haven't seen a statement from the MEA. There is a reason to that. The Ministry of External Affairs doesn't want to give too much importance to Pakistan. Pakistan wants to get international attention, and India doesn't want to play into their game. This is exactly why we've seen a muted response. These pictures, once again, for those of you joining in, these pictures are coming from Sushma Swaraj's Safdarjung Lane residence. You can see the cars are going to come out. A large number of bureaucrats have been coming and going since morning. But this morning at around 4 a.m., that's when JP Singh, the Deputy High Commissioner of India to Pakistan, arrived along with the family, along with the mother and wife of Kulbhushan Jadhav. There are many unanswered questions. The MEA and also top intelligence officials would like to know what really transpired. There are reports that Kulbhushan Jadhav was only answering in English. The fact that he was looking very uncomfortable. The fact that he had signs of torture. But these are all speculative reports, all reports doing rounds in social media. There is no official confirmation. So right now, Sushma Swaraj is getting a first-hand account of what transpired. And I can confirm to you, General VK Singh, has also stepped into that meeting. General V.K. Singh, Minister of State for External Affairs, he's here as well. As many as 6 to 7 top bureaucrats are there, and that meeting could get over any time now. This is what we are told. All the cars, including the taxi for Kulbhushan Jadhav's family, has been called inside, and I think after a few formalities, they will be asked to move on from here and move on to their residence in Maharashtra. So the Secretary Protocol of the Ministry of External Affairs, he's also coming in. So it seems it's a very, very large meeting that is taking place right now. Back to you, Deepti.
And yes, we are now breaking the day's biggest story. I'm joined with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami along with our colleagues Abhishek and Snehesh, and we are getting you exclusive details of how the Indian Army went the Rajouri attack, an attack in which we lost 4 brave army men. For the moment, Arnab, it's over to you.
Thank you, Deepti. We are now confirming, since yesterday we have been getting details of the attack that the Indian Army has carried out successfully on the Pakistani side. As you are aware, yesterday at about 9:30, we received a formal confirmation from the Pakistani side through what I may say has been an unusual press release in which they said that 3 of their soldiers had attained martyrdom or shahadat. We found it unusual because it was a defensive statement coming in from the Pakistanis, and Abhishek and Snehesh and I have been trying to collect more information exactly on the nature of the Indian attack, and we have some details to share. The first point that I would like to share, and then my colleagues can take this forward, is that this was a very, very major, very well planned and a much larger strike that has been reported in the Pakistani media. I can confirm now that the amount of casualties here confirmed 6 Pakistani army casualties and at least 4 injuries, and the expectation of casualties conservatively on the Indian side is between 8 and 10. Abhishek.
Well, absolutely. In fact, this really shows the level of ground intelligence and surveillance intelligence that the Indian forces now have. That within one day or less than 36 hours after the Pakistani strike, we could hit back, we could inflict more damage to them, and really exact our revenge in a way on a day when the Pakistanis thought that they had managed to do some harm to us.
Absolutely. And some more details now on the military tactics that are used in this particular encounter. While in the Pakistani side, the Pakistani had carried out an IED strike on the Indians, followed by shooting. In this side, in this context, we now have confirmation that our Indian Army men went at least a few hundred meters into the Pakistani side to carry out this attack on the soldiers and came back unharmed. Snehesh has more details from what we are hearing from defense, army and government sources. Snehesh.
Absolutely, Arnab. What we've gathered so far is that it was a crack team of the Indian Army that went in, as you rightly mentioned, a few hundred meters into the Pakistani territory across the LC, and carried out this operation in which at least 6 Pakistani soldiers have been killed, and there are serious injuries to at least 4 more. The exact number of casualty figure is not known as of now, but yes, we can confirm that at least 6 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in this cross LOC raid that was carried out by the Indian Army. This is in retaliation to the dastardly attack carried out by the Pakistani soldiers, in which 4 Indian soldiers were killed, including a young Major. Arnab.
Yes, and there's one more bit of detail I'd like to share. Speaking to our highest level sources, and we have some... We have pictures of the family coming out from Sushma's residence. We cut across to Parikshit on that, and then we'll come back for more on this. Yes, please. Oh, well, these are pictures that we are getting from outside Sushma Swaraj's residence of the family leaving Sushma Swaraj's residence. As we saw earlier today, this is at Sushma Swaraj's residence. We have the Foreign Secretary Jai Shankar and others. Let's cut across to the pictures and to our colleague Parikshit, if he can hear us. Parikshit and Anuj have been reporting from that location of Sushma Swaraj's residence. There is a great deal of protocol that needs to be maintained in these situations. The family, of course, will share in confidence what they went through. As we said yesterday, it was really a difficult and humiliating moment for them. The pictures that we have coming in, I'm just going to describe these pictures as I see them. Parikshit, if you can hear me, the family has had a very detailed meeting. I presume it would be safe to assume they won't be speaking to the media.
Right. Not at all, Arnab. I can see them leaving right now. There's a huge media presence. The father is sitting in the front seat. The mother and the wife are sitting in the back seat. We can see them leaving right now. A lot of cameras around the car, but I think they have been briefed not to speak. They've just left in a private taxi. They were surrounded by the staff of Sushma Swaraj, and they have been sent out. They will be taken to an undisclosed location, and I think they would be flying back to Maharashtra, their hometown, in some time from now. This meeting has gone on for almost 3 hours. Arnab, I can tell you that topmost officials from the consular division, from the passport division to the protocol division, the Pakistan cell of the MEA, they were all present. The foreign secretary has been here since 9 a.m. this morning. They were all meeting inside. I guess different officials were speaking to the family members, getting a brief of what happened. Because even JP Singh, our Deputy High Commissioner, was not privy to what transpired in the meeting. So now they're taking a first-hand account. The officials have again gone inside. Foreign Secretary Jai Shankar, Ravish Kumar, who's the Joint Secretary of the Spokespersons Division, he stepped out for a brief moment. They've all gone inside for another huddle. Yeah. So the family has left. We can confirm that. They left without saying a word. The ministers and all the secretaries have gone inside for a meeting again.
Yes.